forget to like the video, comment, and tell us what you think about what you're discussing. Tell us where you're watching from. It is always good for us to know where you're watching from because we want to see how the channel is performing. So please don't forget to like the video. It is very, very important. That's a way to support us in this channel. So please do your best and participate on the comment section. So I wouldn't like to waste much of your time. Let's just go straight to the program. Okay. Let's just go straight to the program and see how far we can go on this one. The breaking news we have is that PM Ekpa, okay, have given Nigerian government, Nigerian security forces, Nigerian army 48 hours to release these people we are seeing here. Okay, to release them because they kidnapped them. Okay, as you see here, this is Biafrans that they're taking them. I think this happened yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, in Abia State. It happened yesterday in Abia State, and the news have it that nobody knows where they are now. Nobody knows where they are, their whereabouts. Okay, but PM did not waste time. That's the government for you. We demand the immediate release of these innocent Biafrans being kidnapped by the Nigerian terrorist state army, or else the coming days, the calamity will befall the terrorists not only in Aba but across Biafran land. 48 hours, if they are not released, we will open the highest gate in Aba. Okay, this is what PM said. Biafra government in have dished out this warning to Nigerian army for them to step up and do the needful by making sure that Biafrans being kidnapped are being released with immediate effect. That is the news, breaking news today. And if you have anybody working with the Nigerian army, don't take this warning as a joke. Please and please let them know that the attention of the Biafran government in Nigeria have been drawn to the activities, to what they have done, what are doing across Biafran land, and it is not something that anyone should be proud of. So they should release these people with immediate effect. That is the issue. That is the news that Biafrans are giving. Now, this is still in Aba. Okay, what you are seeing here now is people. Okay, before you cross checkpoint in Aba, okay, you have to raise your hands like this to cross. And this is not only the first time it's happening. This has been the order of the day in Abia State. Okay, and this person that posted this, he said something that is very interesting. He said, there is no place in the north, including Zambisa forest, where northerners are demanded to raise their hands before crossing checkpoint. This is called mental subjugation. The aim is to instill fear in order to avoid revolt. It was used during slavery. That is what this person said, and to be honest with you, it actually, give concern that Biafrans have to be put to this kind of subjugation in their own land. Can you just imagine? Some of these people, have their own vehicle. Maybe they're in the public bus, and that they will have to stop that bus, and everybody in that bus have to walk like this and pass them. You see the threat and the agenda of these people, because sometimes one may think, okay, they are doing it because it's for security reason and all that. Between eastern part and northern part, where do you think that need more security concern or security issue most? Where? Armstrong, I see you. Thank you for your comment. You are the first person to react and to comment on this program. I really appreciate that. So this is in Abia State. So just yesterday, we saw what happened. You know, some people seem not to understand what is going on, but we all know that Biafrans are doing everything possible to make sure that they put an end to this kind of kidnapping and threat. So please, guys, like the video. As we join, like the video. It's very important to do so. Please like the video. So we are not going to waste much time in this broadcast. Let us hear what PM said here. You understand? Let's hear this.
Advisor to the Minister of Justice, AGF, Malami, all of you after the kidnapping of Mazin and Bikano, many of you organized press conference, from the special advisor to the president, then to the national security advisor, to the Minister of Justice, AGF, Malami. All of you organized press conference bragging how Biafra have ended, bragging how you can never hear, very soon nobody will hear about Biafra again. You thought you also succeeded, but hey, actually, I am just starting. If you think that you have cried, believe me, after the second day of December, when Biafra may have counted their vote and issued a declaration for the restoration of independence of Biafra, believe me, your cry will multiply by 1,000.
That is PM for you. That's what he said. Breaking news. You have to accept the fact that he knows what he's doing. Okay, I showed us the way DOS celebrate their own 30th of May, right? And there's another video of them which I will share with us. But before then, let's hear what Ohaneze General said. You know, the man that wanted to beg Fulani. Let's hear what he has to say. Excuse me, just a moment.
Nandi Kanu is my son. We have people in Yoruba fighting for liberation. Are they in jail? We have people from the north fighting that north. Are they in jail? People have.
Okay, in case if you don't know him, he is the Ohaneze president. Ohaneze president, and his name is Iwanyao. So, in case you don't know him, Ohaneze president, his name is Iwanyao, and I would like you to pay attention to what he said. You know, he said this not just yesterday. This video is not just yesterday, but there's something I want you to observe here. Just pay attention. Just pay attention.
Nandi Kanu is my son. We have people in Yoruba fighting for liberation. Are they in jail? We have people from the north fighting that north. Are they in jail? People have fought Araba. Are they in jail? We have people in Ijo fighting for it. Are they in jail? Why is it that Igbo person? The truth is this. Nnamdi Kanu, that's a constitutional process. You know, when a young man says he's liberating, you see, what Nnamdi Kanu is reacting, is responding to the very serious indignation against Igbos. Everybody in Nigeria today will know that Igbos have been discredited. Even a president in this country was bold enough to say that he is discriminated against us because we didn't vote for him. We gave him 5% vote. A president in this country, and you're telling me contradictory. What is contradictory? When a whole president clearly discriminates against us, even today, let me tell you, ministers were appointed, 48 ministers were appointed. We were given only 5. In next round, National Executive Council, when it goes, for avoidance of doubt, we Igbos, we have not forgotten that our forebears played a major role in bringing independence to this country. We have not forgotten that we are playing major role in shaping the educational, economic destiny of this country. We have not forgotten that our young men and women are taking part in sports. Even when it comes to military activities elsewhere, we have not forgotten that an Igbo man went to Congo and fought and brought glory. So we have done everything to promote Nigeria. I don't see why we deserve this type of treatment. We don't deserve it. Forget about, nobody talking about secession. If Nigeria is restructured, nobody wants to talk about it. If Nigeria is not restructured, it's no structure that is sustainable can survive.
Nigeria, when they talk about this restructure, sometimes it makes me laugh. Restructure. This is one of the elder spokesperson. That's what they call them, right? People that are supposed to tell you the how your country is being formed. People that are supposed to lecture you on a whereabouts. But when you hear them talk, you you left with no choice than to believe that these people don't even know the country they claim they belong to. The issue is that it's not about the restructure. You understand? Just like me believing that that I prefer eba than fufu. That's what I believe, and that's what I want. And you want to tell me that okay, fufu is the best way to go. That I have to eat fufu. You understand what I mean? Because the ideology of the Northerners is totally different. It's not about restructure. You cannot just restructure for them not to. That thing you call restructure is what will prevent them not to be or to get what they want to get. And the best way for them to have what they want is to maintain the way things are at the moment. That's what they believe. So you trying to, talk about restructure and all these ones, you actually do yourself because it's a no-no for them. It's a no-no for them. This is Ohaneze president. Still paying, okay, he admitted that Igbos are being marginalized, right? He's not denying that. Even the Northerners also, they don't deny it. But this marginalization, what you call marginalization is actually their own benefit. Just like when you do somebody willy-willy, and that thing that you manipulate from that person, you are enjoying it, isn't it? But the person is crying. So you want to stop avenue that will enable the person to do you willy-willy again. The answer is no. The person will not like to accept that kind of thing. The person will not give you that chance because he know that if you support that thing that you are suggesting, he will not have access to do you another willy-willy. So restructure is dead on arrival for the Northerners. It's dead on arrival. And the only way for you to say, okay, enough is enough, is moving forward. That you want to be on your own. And you maintain it, not that you want to be on your own for them to start using handkerchief and wipe your tears. Oh, sorry, my picking don't go. No. You have to be bold enough to stand on what you believe on. If not, the more you are painting, trying to give it a chance, trying to give it a try, you are actually giving them edge to run you over the more. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I have to bring to you this update as well from PM. As we can see here, it is the right time every Igbo Biafran understand that you stop supporting a system where armed resistance fighters will defend themselves against a terrorist army, Nigerian army, and they will retreat. They will retaliate on innocent people they claim they are protecting, instead of going after the resistance fighters. For how long will you allow such system to strive? It must be abolished. That's what PM is saying here. Just like I said, when you see people that are supposed to know something and they pretend that they're okay, let us keep on managing it. There's nothing wrong with managing something, but you don't manage to your doom. You manage something that you know that you still have chances to manage. You don't manage somebody that need to, that you need urgent surgery for you to survive. Maybe heart surgery or just, I'm not saying that you need it. I'm just giving an example. All right. I'm not saying that. I'm not wishing you anybody's sickness. No. So don't take it personal. If somebody need an urgent surgery and that person know that they have just few hours to save his or her life, the person don't have chance to gamble. Let me gamble. Let me see if I apply this ointment or this medicine, that kind of the medication, this therapy, it may work. Knowing fully that your time is ticking. It's ticking and you have no choice. No, you don't have any chance to gamble. So are you telling me that you want, okay, let me see if this therapy will work? No, you don't have that time. Conduct the surgery so for you to live. Otherwise, you will pay with your life. Nigerians have gotten to the stage that they need emergency surgery. Emergency one, not even let me see tomorrow. No, emergency surgery. Otherwise, everything will turn against you. That's the state that it is now. Because when you see people talking about, okay, let us see how we can move this country forward. Moving it forward is not an issue, but moving it forward to where? What do you know about the forward that we are moving it to? What do you know about it? I always say that I don't preach violence. I don't support any violence. I don't wish you to be a victim of anything. I don't even like it when people are being fired or murdered in the cold blood and all that. But when you want to buy people, if anything happens to you, who are you going to blame? Everybody have their own gift. There are some people that you may be going after people's life, but there are some people that once you made an attempt, only that you are thinking about how to buy them, like you usually do, everything about you will start going down. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then if you have maybe been with an elder people, old age people, our elders, you understand what I'm saying, because they will tell you that life is most precious thing ever. You don't take life, you don't go after people's life. But if you are so arrogant and so dubious, you think that, okay, you know that I have received training from in Zaria. They say that I'm the one defending the state. So everything you think you can do everything. No, life is not like that. Sometimes on your attempt, you are actually dragging yourself to the mud, and it's not good at all. So I don't wish anybody bad, but truth be told, we have to protect ourselves. Now let's listen to this our Papa here. Let's see what he has to say.
Right now, they're doing very well. Macedonia is doing very well. Look, the first question is, just like I have a wife, do I want to be married? Question number one. So, in Nigeria, do we want to be one? It's an assumption that we want to be. It's a terribly big and wrong assumption. Because when I went to Croatia, Croatia was part of the 6 countries that formed Yugoslavia. Right now, they're doing very well. Macedonia is doing very well. Slovenia is doing very well. Slovakia is doing very well. So nothing says that we must be one country. Nothing. It's not sacrosanct that we must be one country. If in being one country you have all the killings you have in Jos, in Abuja, everywhere, what's the point being one country?
This man has a message that every Nigerian is supposed to listen to. In case you don't know him, his name is Onisa Bakoba. He's a very good friend to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this man is speaking the truth about the condition and situation of Nigeria. If you really want to understand this message, well, you have to remove tribalism, remove religion and sentiments from your heart, and you will get the deep message that this man has been passing right from the time.
Governance is about a foundation. A country that has been struggling with a foundation for 23 years cannot be a serious country. And there has to be a need for some speed. So the 10th Assembly must immediately address this problem of continuous talking about Nigeria. Remember what Bola Ige said about the survival of Nigeria, and it rings, because I was there that day, it still rings in my head. That in a situation of political arrangement such as Nigeria's, the first question is, just like I have a wife, do I want to be married? Question number one. So, in Nigeria, do we want to be one? It's an assumption that we want to be. It's a terribly big and wrong assumption. Because when I went to Croatia, Croatia was part of the 6 countries that formed Yugoslavia. Right now, they're doing very well. Macedonia is doing very well. Slovenia is doing very well. Slovakia is doing very well. So nothing says that we must be one country. Nothing.
So, they will not pay attention. You know why? Because his name is said Olisa. So they will say, Igbo man, I know Igbo man. He's want to preach Biafra. But if you want to, on your own, to analyze the condition of Nigeria and what you think that will give the country, they give Nigerian a good name and make it, work in your own ways. Because everybody understands that it's not working. That's just a fact. Everybody understands that. That is not working. Even Ren or Mockery, that are begging like dogs, all of them understand it. They know, they agreed. That's one thing that every Nigerian accepts. We all agree, isn't it? Even Biafrans and Nigerians, everybody agrees that Nigerian is not working. But the difference is the approach on how to make it work. Some believe that they will make it. They will let us keep on, maintain the same, status quo, maintain the same operation, mode of operation, maintain the same politicians, maintain the same system, maintain the same mentality, hold on the same faith. That somehow people like Obasanjo will repent, even at 110 years. We are waiting for, we are praying, let us pray, they will repent. That the GO said that once this person is being voted in power, everything will be all right. Just let's wait. After all, Papa has said it will work. So why don't we just give it a try? But your common sense is telling you the truth, that this is not going to work. I have listened to some people that said, the reason why I'm supporting P2B is because an Igbo man. An Igbo man know how to build the economy. An Igbo man know how to build, to make it work. If an Igbo man come now, everything will be, the economy will be, will be okay. Everything will be okay. An Igbo man cannot operate in the midst of jihadists. That's number one. Just underline it. So, do you agree that Nigerians are practicing jihad? That the agenda is to bring jihad? The motive is all about jihad. Do you agree that Islam is the one that believe, from their heart of hearts, they believe that Nigeria belongs to them? Do you believe that? As non-Muslim, are you aware that the country is being built, or their focus, they focus, when they say Vision 2020, you remember that time? As far back as 2000, year 2000, there was time they were talking about Vision 2020. Now we are in 24. So that vision they were talking about, by 2020, that vision is supposed to be in reality. Unless you are maybe 15 years, 20 years, you don't know the time when Nigerians are talking about Vision 2020. Maybe if you're 15 years, some of us, even 20 years, people, or the young children will understand what I'm saying. Some of them that are following the news, if you have time to live, but not everybody want to know what is going on. Some people want to know more about video games. So, but if you are kind of person that are being, you are built to pay attention to what is happening in society, you must have come across this Vision 2020. There was a time it was the author of the day in Nigerian media. None of these channel TV, all of them, that Vision 2020, the file and everything is under bed, right? Under cupboard. Nobody's talking about Vision 2020. Now we are in 2024. Even that time they were talking about Vision 2020, that time, economy and security, everything was so nice to compare what is done now. So the vision was to go backward. The agenda for 20 years is to go backward. That was Vision 2020. Now it's 24. We're almost in half of the year. 2024. Obasanjo started that Vision 2020 of 18 down to Yaradua, good luck. During the time of Buhari don't even know what is vision, let alone 2020. He now brought the real vision of Osman Danfodio and Ahmadu Bello. I'm just, for those obedient followers, right? You were disgraced to Igbo race, to be honest with you. You don't know that P2B you just want to stain P2B. Some of you that believe that P2B is a saint, your push to make him president is actually to stain him. You are staining him if actually he's a righteous person. Because I don't believe, after listening to what he committed during the time of during his time as a governor of Anambra State, I don't believe that he can offer any meaningful thing. You understand? So most of the times we don't pay attention to, what happened to us, for us to know what that person can do in the present age. Vision 2020, Vision 2020, that one, do you know how much they squandered planning, laying foundation of Vision 2020? Today, nobody's talking about Vision 2020. Everybody's now telling you, restructure, let us restructure. The same restructure that they acquired how many millions Biafrans? Because that was the essence of Biafran civil war. Because Ojukwu want to, let us maintain our border, not even to have a total independence. What pushed Ojukwu to declare Biafra was when the government refused to do what they agreed on Aburi. So it's not as if after their meeting in Aburi, Ojukwu said, okay, let me go and declare Biafra. No. But what they agreed on, government refused, which is that restructure. Because Britain know that once you put that state, that kind of regional-based system and all that there's access, their presence in Nigeria will be limited, will be monitored. Because Igbos that own the land, Biafran that own the land where oil comes from, not Igbo, because some of you will say, oh, Igbo, I want to grab our oil. No, let me use the word Biafra. For some of you that believe, and that's why, anyway, let me not deviate. So, when he refused to, execute what they agreed on, because on his way back to Nigeria, the British High Commissioner put a call to him, and he briefed them. Probably their representative, or maybe he went there in Abuja with the representative. Some people said that the government was unable to understand the grammar that Ojukwu used. Some people said that he was not all that sound academically to understand what confederation means, because that was what Ojukwu proposed in that conference. But when he came back, what did he do? He have to wait for final Oga, which is Britain. Today, they are still waiting for Britain to choose their president. That's why anytime that if you want, only that you want to contest election, you have to go and deliver lecture in Britain first. Who does that? All the countries that Britain colonized in Asia, none of them are listening to Britain before they conduct the election. In fact, all of them have visa free to UK. I'm telling you gospel truth. All of them have visa free to UK. What about you? That you are sending oil, barrels of oil, and sending everything. What are you gaining from Britain? Before you go, they have to present your account. You have to present guarantor. You have to present everything. But these are people that your resources are making them rich. You understand? And when they were talking about Vision 2020, did Britain approve it? Because this company belongs to them. You have to, before you talk about this, your vision, Britain must examine it. That's why every now and then they will come out to tell you there's a strength in your diversity. I keep on hammering on this diversity of a thing, because that is what even people like Jide and many of them working in Nigerian media, they are hacking on the diversity. If you ask them, why is it that you don't like Igbo people and you are marginalizing the Igbo people? Not that you don't have natural resources enough to make an Igbo vibrant, as you guys are. Like, look at the economy of Nigeria today. They prefer to cripple the economy as long as Igbo men are being punished. Let us suffer. Let us so. Buhari, Tinubu have the guts. During the time of his campaign in Enugu State, he said that if Igbo people if they did not vote for him, if they refuse to vote for him in APC, that Igbos will soak bread with water. They will soak bread with water. On an attempt to do that is what we are seeing now in Lagos. And you see people who are not even currently in power, but due to their agenda and their mission is to be, somehow they want to sneak their way to power, to have something to say in Nigerian government. They will turn back to tell you that the P2B should condemn the sit at home. That if he did not condemn, that means he's unfit to the Nigerian president. But you see somebody like Tinubu, who have a lot of issue. Everything about him is red flag. He don't have someone. None of them can present his family background to tell us his grandfather, his father, the hospital that gave that where they gave birth to Tinubu in Nigeria, his birth certificate. Then you talk about his academic qualification, where he studied, where he graduated, his NYC and all those things. Tinubu lack all those things. Then now you come to health. He's over age. He can't even. I mean, if any country that mean good will not like to waste money to elect somebody that will focus on medical attention, because they're using Nigerian presidency as a retired system. Like if you have health challenges, and the best way to treat yourself to live long, to receive the best medical care which you cannot receive on your own, find yourself in Nigerian political power. Then they will give you allowance of this, allowance of this. Then what about the citizens? Leave them. They will eat agbado, they will eat a wedu, you know, that kind of thing. That's the agenda. So why is it that you who don't have that opportunity, every time you want to argue, these are because just that they say that Tinubu is a Yoruba man. Every people that have access to Android phone in Southwest, when I say every, I don't mean all the entire, I mean majority of them. All right, so let's not argue about that one. You see them, they are busy posting and castigating. Oh, Southeast. So one of them even said on comment section that it is better that Nigerian government should deploy all the military in Southeast. You see where they are battling each other. The other one said, "Are you crazy? That this is what the Igbos have been asking for. That if you pull the soldiers out from the land, automatically what that means, that means you have given them Biafra. So for you not to give them Biafra, flood the region with a military. And guess what? Those military that are sending there, they don't even attend secondary school. They don't even attend secondary school. So they don't even know what they're fighting for. All they want to know is, Okoresa, Okoresa, Okoresa. Once you see Nigerian in a logo, of course, we are good to go. We are the soldier of the land. You know, that kind of thing. But what are you fighting for? Personal interest. Somebody's personal interest. No, nobody pays you money. You don't. What is the salary of Nigerian army? I think that is 50,000 naira, which is almost how many dollars? Few dollars. So that is salary. At the moment, minimum wage of Nigerian as civil servant is what? All these things don't matter. But what matters is spending millions to bring equipment to buy innocent people. Today, after what happened yesterday, some of them, army are now telling us that they will deal with, that's a new threat. They say that they have to revenge, very, very seriously on what happened in Abba and all that. But this is what they have been doing. The reason why Sit at Home was successful yesterday because of Biafrans, Igbos have reshaped their ideology in terms of standing on their feet to do the needful. Before, you dare not even talk. Once you say sit at home, they will declare operation, do this on operation, do that. You know what I mean? So let me share with us, of course, most of you have seen this video, but why I'm sharing it for you to know what is going on. The voice will not be playing as because you have a lot of music, but this is what PM shared on his Twitter. And BLA Dragon Squad says we should drop another video that men are gallantly ready. That's what PM said here. And then I see you, Gruma, Gail, and Erin, and Jerry. I see you all. I see you all. Please let me focus on this. I will get back to you. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't know why the video is kind of having some issue, but let's see. Let me wait for it. So this is the video of BLA, Biafran Liberation Army. Okay, this is the video. the video is not playing very well. I don't know why. Okay. In Afukwe Ekwe. Well, this is the reason why they are telling you we will do this. The warning is just because they know what they know. You not know it. What they know, you not know it. Unlike before. Unlike before. Okay, let's move to another thing. You have seen that. Then this is the one of yesterday. This one is the one of yesterday, and this video is supposed to play smoothly. I think we have played this one. Okay, we have played this one, and that is it. Yesterday. Why is yesterday totally different from the previous one? Because the government is involved. No more. No, it's no longer business as usual. So DOS, I like to do some comparison. So I will bring to us DOS way of this is another their own style of Remembrance Day. Look at it here. Don't ask me to release the volume, please. I will not. This is them. This one, they light this candle up somewhere in Mozambique, in Africa. So they gathered here, and this is what they did yesterday. Like I said, I'm not against you lighting up candles, singing, carrying flag, and doing what you think is best thing to do. But there's time for everything. Like I said, there's time for everything. We cannot continue repeating the same thing over and over again. It looks boring. That's why people are not actually paying attention to your activities when you are busy doing this kind of like Armstrong. What Armstrong said about it before. I think he said that they are non flag. That's the way he put it. I think let me look at that comment. That's the way Armstrong put that. He said I saw that comment, but I was playing videos. I wouldn't want to. I did not want to interrupt the video then. Okay, let me see if I can now bring it up. He said DOS was observing Flag Day because it's all about flag. I'm strong guy. You should go. You can go. To be honest, observing Flag Day. Oh my goodness! They're observing Flag Day. Okay, and Frank Chuku, good evening from here. So we are thankful to God for bringing someone Ekpa at the last part. Frank Chuku said again, the people are playing with us. They are playing with us, they're not only playing with us. Sometimes also they are damaging us because what they are doing sometimes it doesn't make any sense. Even though they think that they're getting it right, but what you are doing is not, it doesn't worth it at all. It doesn't worth it. And I would like us to bring this information. So one of our Reverend Father, okay, before this, our Reverend Father, like I showed you about DOS, let me share with you. One of the DOS members said that someone sent me this from northern Nigeria, Nasarawa to be precise. He said this is his own representation of Biafran fallen heroes Remembrance Day from northern Nigeria. So an Hausa man sent this to a DOS member, and I don't know if what I feel is what you feel, but let's see. Okay, before then, let me even check what they said in audio so to avoid playing something that will flag the video. Okay, sorry. They are playing I think high life music. It sounds like a Mudibe. Is it Mudibe or Ozemene Sube? I think. So I would not like to play it. But what uh, what I see here is this. I don't know if this kind of symbol has to do with Islam. This kind of moon. This is a moon sign, right? Has to do with Islam. So you look at land of rising sun. Today we remember Biafran and millions of Biafran, whatever. Now, the person also light up candle, but guess who he sent it to? A mega gift. So what is the contact between this Hausa person and the mega gift? I'm just asking. Genuine question. I don't mean anything. So what is his relationship? Because for somebody to send you away like this kind of thing, you may be the person believe on what you believe on, and person see you the way you see what you are doing. He see what you are doing as a normal thing, the right thing to do. Because what DOS are fighting for, to the best of my knowledge, is a good Biafran in Nigeria. I don't know if that makes sense. A good Biafra in Nigeria, just a good one. That's why they say they are peaceful, and they are that they want anybody that preach development, Igbo progress of Igbo people in Nigeria. That is what they want, and that is pure definition of pressure group. That's a pure definition of pressure group. So let me bring to you another thing. Hey, greeting from Atesia Grace. Greetings to you. Nice to have you in our live broadcast. How are you today? So I just want to know if this guy although some people have accused them that they are bringing Fulani to our land. Okay. I don't know what they think, but that will bring us to another thing, uh, which is Father Bubemon saw here, somehow sounds like DOS. People that will tell you, okay, let's go prepare for war, prepare for war, prepare for war. But somehow we need to make sure that we get a good. We are very very good and comfortable in a good Nigeria. I don't. When somebody is talking and you are saying something very very good, very something that sounds good, all of a sudden you are not chipping something that is out of the line. That is out of line. That you don't. It's no longer in line with what you said previously. To me, I will. I will not. I will find it difficult to conclude on where you stand. I will not. For me not to quote him wrong. The video is quite long. This is 28 minutes video, but we are not going to play everything. Let me play from beginning. Then we'll stop at maybe 4 minutes. Then we now move to probably 16 to 17 and see what he said.
Afọ Biafra ọ bụla ebe ọ bụla ị nọ Chineke nna chikere na-egosi ebe ọrụ na anụ onye tata bụ fada Okwumoso ana m ekpere unu ekpere tata ụfọdụ na-ajụ kedu ife a na-anọrọ n'ụlọ si tatugo ya today bụ Biafra day tata bụ ụbọchị Biafra eji elota ndị niile nụlọ ọgụ Biafra iji wetutela anyị ugwu ndị nụlọ ọgụ nwere onwe nke bidoro ọgụ mkpagbu ndị nụlọ ọgụ wee sị na mba na ihe anụlọ onwe anyị ka o wee dịla anyị mma ndị sị na ụmụ anyị aghara ata ụfụ ha wee were ndụ ha wee tụnye mgbe ọbụla m na-eche maka our heroes past ndị nụlọ ọgụ a ọ na-agba m anya mmiri n'obi na-ekenekwa Chineke nna maka ụdị obi o nyere ha ji wee pụta kwuru n'iru ọgụ wụọ mgbọ niile dị na ya ọ tata ka anyị ji wee sị tata ka anyị nọ wee sị na ahịa nọ n'ụlọ wee lụtafa aka alụ mfamasị tata bịa lụfe ekpele egwuelu Ojukwu ekpele na ndị niile nwụrụ n'ahịa tata bụ ụbọchị iru uju ka ọ bụ maka na ọ dịrọ isi ndị oyibo na-azụ na ha dị patriotic and they sacrifice their blood for the sake of their children, even generation yet unborn. Gịnị medụlụ? Ibe a eme tata malụ nnukwu mma ka ụmụ anyị wee marụ na ọ nwere mgbe ndị Igbo nwụrụ maka ịnụ ọgụ nwere onwe, ka ndị ụmụ anyị wee marụ maka ọtụtụ na-ajụ gịnị mere n'oge Biafra. Ụfọdụ ajụ ntata, ụfọdụ omenso gịnị mere n'oge Biafra. Nwesịa na ụbọchị dịka tata ka e gburu ọtụtụ nta ka edikiri ya sovereign state of Biafra Ojukwu in the month of May 1967, May 30th May 1967, Ojukwu declared the sovereign state of Biafra. Even when we declare the sovereign state of Biafra, mkpagbu na akpagbu ndị Igbo erika. Ife apụrụ ọnụ enwere injustice, nepotism, tribalism, inhumanity of man to man. Ọtụtụ ife dị ndị anụnwa ka a chịkọtara ọnụ Ojukwu wee sị mba na ihe anụlọ ọnwa anyị. O nwere ife nchọ ka onye ọbụla n'ebe ata atamụta. Ị mana mgbe a na-anụ ahịa Biafra, ndị Igbo ji aka ha wee lụkọ mpụ. Mgbe a na-anụ ahịa Biafra, ndị Igbo ji aka ha wee lụọ ogwu n'igwe. Mgbe a na-anụ ahịa Biafra, ndị Igbo ji aka ha wee mepụta mmanụ ha ji anya moto. Ewuda mmanụ Igbo isi ka anya gbanyesịa na ụmụ ife ụfọdụ ịgbanye na moto ịsala ọkụ. Mgbe ahụ a na-anụ ahịa Biafra, edela anya n'elu n'anya na n'afọ ebe enyemaka ya esi wee bịa. Ndị Igbo wee sị gịnị na ha ga-akwụdosi ike tụnye ndị fa n'ọgwụ a. Mgbe anwa ọtụtụ ife ndị anụnwa niile adọrọ nke a ka a na-akpọ human ingenuity ha bupụtie. There was no God than they were able to do what? To provide God. Egbe a na-agba mgbe abụọ egbe akpụta n'ụzụ, egbe akpụta na ọka ebe a na-akpọ ụzụ. Mgbe a ngwa agha dọrọ ọ bụ ọgbarụ na agha emeriri ndị Igbo n'ọgụ kama na anọkọtazi ife sie ike ngwa ọgụ adịrọ. Afụrụ ebe a ga-esibute ngwa agha, onye nyere ego ka o chekwa ebute ngwa agha si ebe a mee gịnị gbawala ọsọ. Agha anwa bụ nke ndị Igbo na-akpọ genocide maka na agụ ụbịa gụba gbashi ọkụ sali ọkụ. Ndị ugwu na-abọ ndị west na nọt jikọ aka ọnụ wee na-ebuso ndị Igbo agha. Afụrụ nnilie mgbe anwa ịfụ ụchịcha Ikenechukwu, ịfụ ngwele Ikenechukwu, ịfụ nkịta mgbe anyị ma na nkịta niile nwere ntụ eku uke niile n'ọsọ maka na enwudefe eme gịnị mgbupịa.
Okay, so this is 4 minutes 8 seconds. Let's move from this part to another part, because I told us that I want us to hear some of the things that he said. Okay, let's start from 8 minutes.
1970 mgbe ọgụ gasị karịa agụụ karịa Ojukwu wee mee gịnị wee naba exile wee welu power wee nye Effiong wee declare na ha surrender. Ndị ọkwa anyị na ha golie fache na family go family na family raw. They activated the spirit that will live forever, a spirit that will remain indelible in the hearts of every average Igbo man. Forever.
So here now he's talking about the activation of Biafran spirit that will live forever in the average Igbo man, isn't it? Meaning that Biafran cannot be wiped out. It cannot be something. It's not something that will just vanish like that, right? Now let's move a bit from this.
Ndị Igbo wee tikwe Chineke okike abịa ma biko bịa nyere anyị aka n'anya anwụsịsị ya. E wee wepụta ife a na-asị nọ ideology of philosophy of gịnị onye ya na nwanne ya.
Okay.
Ndị Hausa na-agbarọpọghị ndị Igbo na-agbarọpọghị ndị na-agbapọghị bụ ndị na-agbapọghị bụ ndị Igbo. Ndị Yoruba na-agbarọpọghị ndị Hausa na-agbarọpọghị. Etu ịgbapọghị si wee pụta ba after Biafra war onye ndezi amụta vulcanizer ọpụta kụziere nwanne ya. Onye gota moto nwanne ya na-amalị ya gịnị kọndọktọ. Onye mụta afọ ọbịa kụziere nwanne ya ọnụnude nwanne agba n'ọsọ. Ọnya ka ndị Igbo ji wee kwụlụ. Mana ife na-ewute today bụ na ya bụ Igbo philosophy that saw us through during the time of Biafran deluge had come moribund. Ọ na-ewutere nne anyị afọ ọzọ nwa anyị n'anya. Ana m ekele Chukwu n'isi nwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ụbọchị ọbịa be m ebe a nnọkịta na-ekwu okwu a. Oche a nnọkịta bụ oche Nnamdi Kanu nọ mụ na ya wee na-atụle uche o wee na-agwa m mkpa ọ dị na ndị Igbo ya enwere onwe ha na-agwa m mkpa ọ dị okwu niile ọ na-ekwu kwụ ọtọ Nnamdi Kanu o jiri egbe ụbọchị ọ gara ebe a o jiri egbe o jiri mma a sị na onwe o si wee na-ekwu ya kedu ụzọ ọzọ o si ekwu ya o nwere onye ọtụ bọmbụ o nwere onye Nnamdi Kanu o nwere onye Nnamdi Kanu mere arrest o nwere onye otu o nwere onye ọkụ n'ọgbọ peaceful agitation na ebe a na-eme adị ọzọ mma na ndị mmadụ so na ndị Igbo aghara bụ president.
You see this peaceful agitation, pay attention from here because that is where it's getting interesting. Peaceful agitation. Just because that is why that's the language of the US, isn't it? Peaceful agitation. As not that they have not that they've been agitating peacefully. You know what is peaceful agitation? If you say Mazangan is following that peaceful agitation, I would say yes. But is DOS, are they peaceful? The answer is they're not even agitating at all, let alone being peaceful or forcefully.
President, Latin word says, Nemo that what not happens. No one give what he has not. Yes. Father, he had philosophy, theology. After secondary school, he will go back in the because of what? Priesthood is a powerful institution that speaks one voice in the whole world. Onye na-adọrọ inform ime onye isi obodo ayasa onye abụ nsogbu Nigeria nọ ya tata. Now, ebe ndị Igbo nwere ike mgbe ha na-anọ ya Biafra ndị Igbo ji agafe alụ bridge ndị Igbo lụ bọmbụ nsị na ndị Igbo ji agafe emepụta mmanụ eji anya moto na-agala onwe ha iwe afọ na ndị bụ onye Igbo ife Chineke tinye n'ime gị buru ibu akaba n'aka gị onye Igbo ọbụla God enyego gị amara ịbụ ọgaranya amara ịbụ nnukwu mmadụ onye go gị that grace for you to survive even in the darkest pit or in the darkest moment of your life. Nnamdi Kanu wee sị na ọ bụ godulu na-etinyela anyị n'ọchịchị ma ọ bụ na-etinyelu ndị Igbo n'ife na ọ gaala ịka mma kama na resources niile na ọ dị ka onwe ebe a na-achaneli ya ọ dị lopsided etu esi eke ife afụrụ m nnukwu ọgụgụ isi n'okwu nwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ife mebe ejide kwuru ya tiri m ụlọ nga ụfọdụ ndị Igbo agbachisie nkịtị ọnụ n'ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ gekwa ntị ọkụkụ n'ebe a na-anyasa anụ ọkwa mmadụ na-etu aka ya esi wee nyasa anụ nke gị maka na nri na-anyasa tata ọ bụ Nnamdi Kanu onye ka ọ ya bụ echi ezi ka ọ na-anọla ahịa Biafra maka na ndị Igbo eme gịnị ma bọnka a da-akwụsị bọnka Chineke enyego ha akụ na ụba fa lụzisie ife niile emebiri emebi fochapụ bọnka lụwa nnukwu ụlọ na ya ejego crusade na Kano jee na north jee na west jee na east etobugo crusade n'obodo oyibo n'ebe dị iche iche iru ebe a ndị bụ ọkpọkọpị na-eme ife afọla anya bụ gịnị ndị Biafra ana m ekele Chukwu n'isi unu ofu ndụmọdụ m na-enye onye ọbụla na-anụ unu abụ nwa Biafra bụ na anyị jikọ aka ọnụ ala Biafra ya dị egwu anyị jikọ aka ọnụ fụọ nwaanyị n'anya ka anyị yaziela iche mgbe ndị gọọmenti mere anyị ife a mere anyị ife Chineke ndị Biafra ego ndị ọgaranya Chineke nna nyere anyị na be anyị gbakọta n'ọnụ ka anyị kọọ nwa mmiri ọnụ ka ọ gbaa ụfụfụ anyị etenwe ụzọ anyị electricity adịrọ anyị improvise mụ enwe steady light anyị emenwe ma ọ bụ na ịchọ ndị gọvanọs anyị ka anyị dịkọta n'otu maka na ife na-ebe kịta siri ike ka m gwakwa unu mmiri mgbe a na-azụ elekshọn ana m agwa ndị mmadụ ọkwa na-ekwu na Peter Obi ewin kwa elekshọn ahụ na anyị analị anya as usual ana m ekwu ya ndị eluigwe abụ m onye ama Chineke na-ekwupere ife o mesịa sikwa otu afọ mee alụ na ibe nna ajọ bụ ọ pụtazi na onye Igbo agha pụrụ president of Nigeria ọ ife ọ pụtara alụ eme
From maintaining Biafran, that spirit of Biafra live forever, to best way to have Igbo president. You see the two legs. That's a no-no for me. I don't know about you. That's a no-no for me. You are talking about how Biafrans will be restored, that the spirit of Biafra will live forever, that Igbos need to come back to and fight, to build their place and all that in Nigeria. And now you are not talking about P2B. I will allow you to say this P2B because that is where I have from beginning to 16th from 1 minute of the video to 16 minutes of this video, I was a kind of trying to pick some points from what you are saying, but immediately you hit P2B issue, everything you said before vanished. Because what that means is this: you are talking about how to build the country, how Igbo people need to stand. In fact, you praise the spirit of Biafrans, you bless them, okay, as a priest. Fine. Then you recognize the fact that Igbos are being marginalized. Then you highlighted on some of the keyword things that Igbos are facing in Nigeria that made them to even ask for Biafran in the first place, which is good. Then you now narrow it down to P2B's contesting a president in Nigeria. Then you will hear where he made mention. I think he said something to me that I consider the worst, by saying that there's no man in Igbo today that will be well accepted by other people like P2B. So you care more. You care more on Igbo presidency than that Biafra that you blessed. And let's see.
General national acceptance. Credibility.
Okay. Oh my goodness. What did I just do? What have I done? Okay, thank God. Now, let's talk about this P2B that he's praising here. First of all, P2B, this Biafran that you believe that you blessed, which is good, P2B said that the Biafra is dead since 50 years ago. And the same P2B, by Igbo youth, Igbo youth that are talking about how they are blessed, how they are this, buy them and dump them in the Zoo River, in the same state where you have your ministry. You did not see that as something. It's not a bad thing to you, right? Fine. You are now telling us that P2B is, in fact, he have more credibility. He's the most accepted Igbo man in Nigeria. Do you know why they accept him? Because he hates his people. The only thing that made them to accept P2B, like in your word, sometimes our people need to learn from what happened to other people. The reason why it seems like he's welcomed in other people accept him so much is simply because P2B is against Igbo. P2B is not in support of Igbo people. There's nothing anyone can tell me about that. If not, tell me, everything Igbo people are going through recently is because of P2B, and he have never for once but now you see people that you think they accept him and I'm pushing him. Just yesterday, a few hours after the sit at home, they are now shouting that P2B should condemn sit at home. He should condemn it, otherwise he's unfit to contest as a president. Do you think that P2B will condemn sit at home or support sit at home? He can never support it. if P2B is that kind of nationalist or Igbo lover or is messiah of Igbo people like you guys and are portraying him to look like, he have never for once condemned the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that you yourself here accept that he have committed nothing and he's your friend. You even call him your son, right? Fine. Why is it that P2B of this best man, of the most smart, P2B, or that is the most smartest and the most intelligent in Igbo race at the moment, that he's the only person in Igbo people that can, that is well accepted, that everyone support him? Why is it that he have not for once called for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release? Yet he has interests of Igbo people. And number one interest of Igbo people today is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Number one, release him. That's one of the national interest now, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom. If you don't know it. If you are asking for another thing, you are talking to yourself. Secondly, let's assume that, okay, you don't like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's asking for Biafra, right? Maybe he has a politician. You don't like him. Maybe he will jeopardize your opportunity to become whatever you want to be in Nigeria. Fine. Why is it that P2B have not condemned the demolition of Igbo people's shop and business in Lagos? Is that one has to do with the Biafran issue? The answer is no. So where is P2B's voice? That one aside, when Igbo people are being, sidelined in many things that government are doing, where is P2B's voice? But you are here telling us how P2B is this and that. As a governor of Anambra State, what happened to people that their body was found in Izu River under his regime? Yet he have Igbo's interest. Anyway, let me allow him to continue, because like I said, this is the area where I fought everything that he said. I told me I don't think I don't like it, to be honest.
Peter Abronia na Sosa. Peter Abronia yeji nwanyị sikwela onya ọmụ ya. Peter Abronia yeri ego mmadụ. Peter Abronia ajọ mmadụ. And the Chineke nyere ya ọgụgụ isi Nigeria yeji wee dị mma.
Now, did you hear that? All this thing that he praising Biafra and everything is to make Nigeria condemn. All this thing that you are hearing, all this one, is to make Nigeria condemn. Anyway, I am not against Nigeria Edema, but I am against our people being destroyed because of Nigeria Edema. So no matter how you want to make it to Edema, go on with it, make it Edema, but allow our people to breathe, according to your president. Allow our people to have their business moving. Allow our people to move freely. Allow our people to live like other people, which I don't think our people can live freely in Nigeria. I don't believe that. I don't believe, because you have proven to me that I should not believe that. Now listen, just to make Nigeria condemn, Peter is best. Peter, to make it condemn. Even you confirm that you have told people that Peter B will win this election, but they will not give it to him yet. You are still pushing him as best candidate ever. So, in other words, Gav, no wonder DOS shared this video, because I am playing this video now from where DOS are pushing one of their platform. They are the one that published the video, and I saw it. I said, okay, let me pay attention to that, and because I know him also very, very well. I don't know him in person, but I know him as a priest, because I am also a Catholic. So I am not a Pentecostal. For some of you may say, oh, you're attacking the priest of God. I am a Catholic. I am.
Even the group
okay, after making Nigerian to work, now do you know this one I work here to make Igbo man president? Let's see.
And I didn't go to Abia. But I'm going to Massa. I am a young governors. Those evil could do. Who never see the so could look so moon to the Macanabumo no dia. Ajana Biafra Silike. Ever open a moment of Sada, but they also will eat those kilometers of road. enwere m ego unu na-enye m esefu anya ntinye mkpọ kọntratọ ga-eteke n'ụzọ a ndị mmadụ bụ a witness to this. Ebe ọ bụla m fara enwe ọsọ ya enye ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ scholarship ji agụba na akwụkwọ Chineke ma na-agụzi wọtọf ndị gọvanọs abụsizi ego ka ịfụ onwe anyị n'anya ọnụnụ ndị nwanne agba n'ọsọ ndị ọchịchị ndị Igbo ndị etinyere n'ọkwa malụ ụnụ na mmadụ bụ unu na-achị na ọ bụrụ anụmanụ ka anyị jikọta obi ọnụ ka n'ahịa dị obere oge ndọrọndọrọ eruo ndọrọndọrọ
my priest. I told you that when he said that, some of you will think, oh, he's supporting us to to make sure that we break up on Nigeria. Never. Then 2027. And the reason why US are sharing it is because this is their own ideology. He's speaking in line with what they believe on. Hi, Chineke God. So now I understand, when he said that, anyway, let me not say that. I don't want to, because there's something that he said. I don't want to give it a different meaning. He said that now boy wolo ochichiye no banaka ofeke or maybe wife. I don't want to reason that, but that statement sounds somehow, and from what I'm hearing from you now, to me, it's not going down well at all. Maybe, but let me not say, because this is in public. I don't want to create, meaning out of nothing. So let me not just twist it. But what you said here is somehow. Because when I was here, when you started talking about I was thinking that you are trying to, because anybody that want to all political work or one enable just to come, let's make sure that we make people be president come 2027. And you told us that you are aware that he will win the election and they will not give it to him. So why don't you focus on why they will not give it to him before preaching to people that another election is coming? Can we just analyze why he won the election, and that election his mandate was taken from him, and give it to another person? Why don't we just sit down and analyze it? Like someone like me, we have done that. You have done the analysis. That's why we're telling you that you are just wasting your time. If you like, bring people to be and step 7. Never. Never. The same mindset that made them not to give you for you to get for student from eastern parts to study law or medicine in school, you have to score up 200 to 300 mark, and somebody that is in Sokoto or Zamfara will have to study the same course, the same subject, with probably 40-30% cutoff mark. But you, in the same country, the same sharing of points, they are doing it in IMEC. So for people to become president, he have to score, maybe win every state as an Igbo man, but the same constitution, we give another person from other tribe that are not Igbo, a chance to become, because this is between Yoruba and Hausa. That is not the fact. That's why Yoruba people are not all that strong agitating, because they are somehow benefiting from the government. The only problem they have is that people that represent them in the government are just like Northerners. They want to turn everybody to Babiala. Why they are making you, they are using the money to enrich themselves. And as a gullible person that some of them are, they will come online and start defending those people that are putting them in poverty. Anyway, let's hear more, because it's kind of funny, to be honest with you. that somebody at one thing is that once you want to defend Nigeria, there's no way you will run away from sounding stupid, no matter how sound you are academically. Just make the first sentence, second one, third one, we expose you totally, because you first of all accept that everything is rotten. Then next paragraph, you'll be struggling to make it to benefit from the same rotten system, which means your agenda is not to end the rotten system, but to take your own, quote, your own national cake. What he's saying here, that people will support P2B, that is your brother. Support him in next election, he's your brother. That if you stand with another person, that another person is not going to help you. But little position that P2B have today, what are we gaining from it as Igbo people? Ordinary condemnation of destruction of Igbo properties in Lagos that won't cost him anything. He's afraid to say that. This is the same person that, to be honest with you, if P2B become president of Nigeria, if Biafra have not come then, which I doubt, because Biafra will be declared this year, right? But assuming that he won this, they gave him this past election, that he's now president of Nigeria. The only thing that I will guarantee that may be different is dollar rate. Dollar rate may be different, maybe because he may not, crash it down the way Tinubu did. But Igbo people will suffer very, very, very well, because all the policies that he will be dishing out in them, he is a nationalist, will be dealing with Igbo very, very hard. I'm just telling you, they are all the same. They are all the same. There's no way you can explain it. There's no way.
Okay, boy. Onye ahụ wetiri ebe onilu ọya na-eze ya ndụ ọya asị ebe na-abụ ya ọrụ nwanne gị ọ na mụka ya akwụnyelụ ndị Igbo ọkwa Chineke nyere anyị ọgwụgwụ isi ka anyị rapụ nzọkodo ka anyị rapụ nzọkodo ka anyị rapụ fọmfuju akpa ka anyị rapụ nụ ịchọ nke onwe ka anyị rapụ na ịchọ nke onwe mgbe ndị ọcha chịrị anyị n'obodo a ọkwa na mmiri na-agbasị n'ụlọ ndị mmadụ enwesịrị ụzọ trenu na-agbasị mana ndị ọcha na iberi na-abịa gịnị ya tọkọ ife n'aka m obiri nne bụ na nwa afọ Biafra ọbụla Chineke na-enego gị what it takes na ife ịnedilu ihe eji wee baa uru Chineke agụzigo gị na ga-amara ihe eji wee bụ mmadụ ka anyị kwụsị ibuso onwe anyị anya ọnụ n'ude nwanne agba n'ọsọ onye ayakwa na nwanne ya ana m ayọ Chineke ka o gozie onye ọbụla na-anụ meseji ya gozie Biafra niile. Ana m ayọ Chineke ka o gozie ezinụlọ niile, ezinụlọ Biafra niile. Ana m ayọ Chineke ka o gozie
Nigeria na after all
onye ọbụla nwa afọ Biafra ọbụla ebe ọbụla ị nọ na fara ime ọsọ si na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma ebe ọbụla isi ndị gị ga-ere ndụ aka ọ ga-adịrị gị mma ma gozie m unu ebe ọbụla onye ọbụla egburu nwanne ya maọbụ papa ya n'ahịa Biafra. Ana m ayọ ebere Chineke nna ka ọ fụ Chineke nna n'iru n'iru. Ana m asụrụ gị ọfọ ndụ na-asị na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma. Ana m ayọ Chukwu onye kere n'igwe na ala ka o lota onye ọbụla na-anụ ozi a gozie ndị Igbo n'ụdị pụrụ iche. Ana m ayọ amara ngozi. Ọnụ ụkọchukwu si na ọ ga-adị gị mma. Ọnụ ụkọchukwu si na ife ọbụla ị na-agabiga na obodo a bụ Naijiria, Chineke ga-enyere gị aka ka ị nwee gịnị ka ịtụle ugwu ma nwee mmeri. Mgbe ọnọdụ bịa gasịba ike, a sị ndị Igbo ngwa waizi ndị Igbo ji wee gbasi nkịtị a chọrọ itinye aka na revolushọn kpọchikwafa nkịtị gekwa ntị ya bụ ọchịchị ime gịnị ọ bụ na ọ dịfa mma ọ dị anyị mma. Chineke
my brothers and sisters, this is the end of the video. We have heard what our father said, but I don't like pretense is what I hate so much in my life. Even in my personal life, I don't like pretense. You pretending to be what you are not and trying to make it look like you are the answer to everything, but you are not. Anyway, let me not further the explanation of this video, but you capture what I'm trying to say, because you cannot be shouting Biafra, 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 and you are eyeing Nigeria. You understand? It doesn't work. To me, I don't like it. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Please like the video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. We have another channel called Kai Report Clip. You can also subscribe for us there. We are trying to build this that platform in case of any issue with this one, which we don't pray, but it's always good that you have a backup so that any issue you can stand with the other one. Anyway, thank you so much. Please support us in any way you can, and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye for now. Take care of yourself. I see all of you that are commenting. Donesco, I see you. Indeed, TV, I see you. And Happy May, one of us. Who again? And of course, Dimitri. Okay, I think I've gone through your message. Frank Chuku. Most of you are no more here. I think some of you are still here because the view are still okay. Jerry, what do I think that's her name. Diana, of course, I see you, my sister, and Fidelis Armstrong. I don't know if you guys are still here, but thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye for now.